Double Dorito! Oh, what up, guys? Welcome to another episode of All Together Now Friday Fan Loadout. It is Friday Fan Loadout number 46. Yes, 46, and here we are with the noob loadout. This is from Corvos' full noob challenge. AK-47, para 45 grenade, no boosters, and I have to wear default skin, and if I get any closer, I can't blind fire. Instead, I have to use my old punchy punches, but I can't aim down sights. Hold on. I'm gonna hang out in this corner. This is me in the corner. Okay. Nice and steady. Oh, my guy's down. Get off that ladder.
What goes up, must go down. Ooh, gotcha, didn't I?
Get it, Drake. Uh-oh. Oh. Woo! This is an interesting challenge, but nonetheless, I've always wanted to dress up in the green shirt. Just to mess with people in a nice, friendly way. Nice down right. Oh, no. Tricky.
Shit, I'm down.
Can I get a res? But E3's around the corner. For those of you who don't know, E3 is a major conference for video games, and I'm really excited about it. And I will be live streaming the conferences, the reactions, the good times, the PlayStation conference, the EA, and the Microsoft conference. So if you're a big E3 fan, I went a couple of years back, but I haven't really gone back since. It's a great experience. It is a lifelong dream to go to E3. And I went to E3. I went back like 3 years ago. There is still a vlog about it that you cannot miss. It's a great, oh my goodness. It was a great vlog experience. I vlogged all my, because I was a PlayStation MVP, which was a program that PlayStation implemented to have like regular fans represent the brand, so to speak, be a brand ambassador, hang out and, you know, look at the new games. And this was like when, what game was Horizon was just like getting there. It was like the first time Horizon was introduced. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I definitely played Rocket League there. But I highly recommend you check out that vlog series. It's very cool. That was at the time where like Casey Neistat was just coming around, and I was like, yo, I'm a big fan of Casey Neistat. I mean, who isn't? Awesome, like changed the game of vlogging for YouTube. And so I was like, I emulated his, oh my god. That's the one thing that drives me crazy about this game. The one thing that drives me crazy is the ping wobble. And then my green screen, come on, get it right. It's the ping wobble. Hang wobble drives me crazy. You just chunk it. Kind of hurt my shoulder there. But yeah, I'm really excited about E3. I won't be going there, and even though it is in Los Angeles, this looks fishy. It is. I won't be going this year, fortunately. Couldn't get a ticket, even though this year it was open to the public. I was really trying to get. I'm gonna die. Media credentials, so I don't have to deal with some of the long lines, and I can capture footage. People don't know that. I blind fired a little bit. Oh, I gotta use the challenge. I wanted to get media credentials so I could capture footage, because I figured, you know, last time I went, I couldn't capture any footage. I was just recording off the camera, but I digress. Anyway. But what I'm going to do for the channel is I'm going to live stream the conferences, do reactions, and then, of course, I will upload all that here on YouTube. Come on, Martinez Michel. The AK, man. Don't sleep on the AK. Don't sleep on it. Such a strong weapon, especially with clip capacity. If I would have that on there, very strong. Accurate. Hits hard. This guy's pretty solid with this Corvos. Nice. Nice kill, though. They double killed. Double KO. He's going to wait right here. It's all about angles in this game. For those of you new, all about angles. All about the angles. There's a lot of unexplored angles. For example, this is a nice angle right here, right? Pew, 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 pew. That's a nice angle that no one can hit you from. If someone's in a bell tower, this is a nice angle right here, right? Pew, 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 hit feet. You gotta explore these hidden angles, because that's what's gonna separate you from... hidden angles. Where did that guy come from? All about those fun times, man. It's this what make there's like you could shoot across the map in certain places that no one expected, especially if you're a sniper. We're getting waxed. Oh, this guy's solid with that Corvos. Oh, but I got him though. No one's gonna help me. I gotta focus on the captain. All right, let's get this objective here. Let's see if this guy can help me. Martinez Michel again. Wee wee. No, Martinez. Oh. Heart attack.
That was a close one.
Threw out the Eldoritos. I don't have any mysticals to help, but we need to get this. All right, let's focus here. Just been focused on slaying. All right, true legend. We're coming for that booty. Swiggity swooty. I'm dead. I knew I was gonna die. I knew it. I heard the grunt. I was like, either I'm gonna get clothesline, or someone's gonna go ahead and just melt me with something, and they did. All right, we can still make a comeback, but we just definitely have to kill True Legend here. That has to happen. Come on, go Joe, go Drake, go. Flankaroo. Get in there. Get in there. Get involved. It's not good. There we go. Keep flanking around. Change that angle.
Not getting up from that.
I'm gonna die. Can you cap it? It's like the troops are coming. The backup was coming.
I'm tough. I can grew up
This
with
brute
roots.
is actually causing more problems than I thought it would be. Oh.
Damn it, I'm down.
Angles. Did not see that guy hanging out there. This is where that Eldorado would have been handy. Whew. I don't know what to do. I don't have any mysticals. That's the problem with this loadout. It's totally... It would have been full noob. I would have had some kind of a heavy weapon to help. I'm just walking into bad situation. Ow, my back! Help me! Oh, yes. No. We're good. I like the dancing.
Gotcha. Catch this. How the days go?
I don't have anything to be like a team player. That's the problem. A res pack. Nothing of that sort. I'm gonna be captive.
No, don't bother getting up.
Take your...
Take. School's out.
I like that grenade toss. That felt good. They made me happy.
That's down. Thank
Get
me
rid of this
later.
brute. I don't care if I die.
You just...
Had to be done. Had to be done. Oof. This is one of those games. I knew it, brothers. I can't be here. Last time I remember playing this, I was stuck in this corner. I'm gonna keep trying to be inactive. Let them chase me for a bit. Oh no.
Have some of this.
Oh no.
Rough day, huh?
All right, we can make a. This is a good place to make a siege right here, though. Just gotta avoid that guy. By all means, avoid the Kravos player. I need grenades to fight that guy. Nothing's gonna happen without grenades. Come on. Oh, God. What is this? I am already dead. Look at the score. There's only 3 of us. And I get double Doritoed?
We just had our asses handed to us. Which, you know, is not very sanitary.
Double Doritoed. Why? It was hardcore, man. Bring out the country, me guy, man. Oh, why you gotta do that to me, man? Good Lord. There's nothing else I can. There's nothing else I can do. Leaving that lobby. Leaving that lobby. Leaving. Woo! All right, guys. This is Friday Fan Loadout. It is your loadouts, my skill. Of course, it doesn't matter win or lose. As long as I do my best, as long as you guys learn, as long as you guys get a good smile on your face leading into this weekend. This is the halftime show, which is basically featuring you guys, the community. Sometimes we highlight channels, videos, and all the time we answer questions that are left in the comments. So leave a comment. I will read it. I read all comments. I might respond to you there in the comments or here or both. Now, let's go ahead and go into it, and let's give a shout out to the person that left the first comment in the video. Let me go. And that goes to King, and he says, "What up, Sancho?" I say, "What up to you, man? What up, man? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?" The second comment comes from Mega Shaq. "Why are you not accepting friend requests? You have your people." The thing is, and I responded back. Basically, if you don't know, at the beginning of my YouTube career or my streaming career as well, I was accepting all friends because I thought, oh man, let's get everybody involved, make community videos. But what ends up happening is your friend request, if they go exceed, your friend request plus your actual PlayStation friends exceed 2,000, it messes up everything. It just messes up everything. And then it makes the friends list bogged down. The in-game friend list doesn't work for every single game because the developers don't equate for that. They don't test it. They don't QA it. So I just simply can't do that anymore. If you go to my Twitch channel, if you're a regular, I definitely will eventually accept you. Those are the ways I run my friends list. This comes from a friend with Rio. "What are your thoughts on The Last of Us at this year's E3? And I said, no way. That's going to be in my prediction video. That's going to come out hopefully on Saturday. I could get that out. There's no way Last of Us 2 is going to be. No way. It just makes no sense. Considering that Naughty Dog is releasing Uncharted Legacy in August, most likely they're going to show an on-stage Uncharted Legacy demo. And again, my prediction is going to be co-op. That's going to be the main thing. There's no way that Naughty Dog will kill Uncharted Lost Legacy momentum by doing Last of Us. If you remember PlayStation Experience, they were all about Uncharted co-op, and they showed Uncharted Lost Legacy. As soon as the Last of Us 2 trailer hit, no one cared about Uncharted Lost Legacy as much as the Last of Us 2. So, I don't think that's just going to happen. No way. They won't do that. And this comes from Michael Farina. "Hi, Sancho. I'm a relatively new subscriber. Your videos are really great and always make me laugh, and your Friday Fan Loadouts videos also help me improve my skill in Uncharted 4. Do you have any advice using single-shot pistols in Uncharted 4? Thanks again." Not really any advice. I mean, you just work on your trigger finger. Some people like to move it from R2, L2 to L1 and R1 in terms of aim fire. You get that faster rate of fire. But always, be comfortable with the gun. Understand the rate of fire and the time to down. So I would practice with the Para 45 or the Aegis, but more, add clip capacity to your pistol if you have a terrible aim with it. But yeah, you'll be fine with it. It's just, I mean, that's all I have. I mean, I don't know anything else. If you have any more for the pistol, comment down below. This comes from Fat Boy. "Hey, Sancho, I'm a new subscriber. I love your content. Thank you guys for the new subscribers and welcome. I just really need to improve on everything in the game. My score never gets past 1,000. For me, I say I played well if I got 5 downs and 7 kills. Any tips?" I would say there's a big tip that I would say that is more than it's everything in video games, and that is the time to down. Understanding this concept of time to down. If you see somebody and they're walking away from you, because you got to work on flanks, because that's going to get you like at least 2 to 4 more kills. If you see somebody and they're running across the screen, don't shoot at them if they have a chance to get into cover immediately, because then that gives away your position. You want to get somebody out in the open and where they cannot get to cover. If they don't get to cover in time for you to complete your kill, then there's no way they can escape. But if you shoot at them and you have a terrible shot, or your accuracy is a little bit off that day, then they're going to be able to get to cover and they're going to be able to fire back at you. You got to get at people where the time to down, again, I'm going to make a video about this one day, you have the maximum time to down. But yeah, I would start with that. This comes from the Starks. Will you be doing anything at E3? I said a little bit earlier in the video, a little jump the gun here, but yes, I will be. Go to sanchowest.tv/live for my E3 schedule. This comes from a potato named Joe. Hey Sancho, just a small touch-up for your halftime show. Can you maybe take off your glasses? It'll seem you'll be connected a little more on a personal level way the viewers are speaking. I totally get that. The reason why I keep the glasses on is more of that I usually record these in the morning. I look a little bit tired, and then I don't want the comments to be you look tired. Again, I am tired, but my energy's still there. My face will show that I'm really very tired. It's just because it's just I feel comfortable with this because I'm looking at different screens. Maybe I'll go back to wearing the regular glasses, but at this time, I want to wear the glasses. But I totally get it. People want it to connect and see my beautiful brown eyes, but it's just for more of just I'm recording this early in the morning on Fridays before I go to work. If I could record this like on a regular day, like on a Thursday and midday, that would be totally awesome. And the last thing I want to bring up is I have a P.O. box for you guys to send me any kind of goodies, any kind of fan art, any kind of letter. You have any questions that you don't want to put on the internet, you want to send me a question here, this is the P.O. box. It is Sancho West Gaming, 3940 Laurel Canyon Boulevard, 544 in Studio City, California, 91604. Also, if you want to get some awesome merch, Sancho West merch, like this shirt right here, support me. These are the ways you can support me if you want something in return, or if you want to send me something. That's the way you can support me anyway, guys. Your time is important. Your viewing is important. This is just a way for me to give back to you and wearing some awesome gear, and you can represent the Sancho West Amigos everywhere. So yeah, there's the merch, P.O. box, and we're going to go ahead to the second half, which is Sancho's selection, where I pick something in the loadouts that are down below. Doesn't necessarily get votes. It may get votes. It may not get votes. Bottom line is something that interests me or something that we haven't done yet. So always leave a loadout down below. And we're going to, at the end of the episode, I'm going to leave you a loadout challenge. But thank you guys so much so far for watching. Let's go ahead and move to the second half, which is Sancho's selection. Yeah. So there comes a point in a YouTuber content creator's life where you record something amazing and the equipment doesn't work. Hence, Friday Fan Loadout, the second half. This was by far one of the coolest things I ever done. So I'm going to do my best to recreate the magic. We're going to use cinema mode, and we're going to ride along with you. And there's a magical moment that would have been erased forever in history if it wasn't the magic for cinema mode. So it's going to be a little bit different this second half. I just don't have time. I'm really not going to lie to you, really bummed out about it. And I'm sure you guys, I'm going to take the glasses on this one. I'm sure you guys who make stuff like this could relate to me when this happens. So let's just go ahead and go through it, baby. All right, so this is the loadout that I have. Let me hide the HUD. Hide the menu. The loadout that I have is a P90 Pistole, and it is Jin, and then I put Combat Marking 2, Gunslinger 1, and what else did I put on there? Gunslinger 1 and Cell 2. So the whole thing was the 0 skill challenge, and I think it was by I put by this person right here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. And so anyway, I was saying the whole point about this loadout right here is like you don't necessarily need to use it in a way that it's not skillful, if that makes any sense. You could be skillful with it and be very dangerous. The P90 itself is an extended XCR. I actually liked the P90 when it first came out. And then it picked up this bad habit. Get there. Get there. It picked up this bad habit of being a gun that is a blind fire machine. And I think it's because the way it sounds and the way people were using it. But at first, I loved it when it first came out. But the thing that I wanted to make a point about this is a lot of people get hung up on what guns kill them or what guns are used against them. And then they judge the other player's skill. That's the kind of stuff that's going to get you toxic, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to make video games not fun for you. More than anything. And the whole, again, if you just stepped away, my reaction, me playing this live, is gone. So I'm using cinema mode, and this is the only time I used the pistol. I had about 11 downs with this gun, and I could see the power of it. I could see the evilness in this one. But thank goodness for cinema mode. At least you guys get to see the gameplay about this. It's very strange for me to do it this way. Of course, we're on Mad City again, and it's a very doozy of a match, and it really bums me out. But there was this magical moment that I said I cannot mix it up, and I have to tell you, when you see it, I got very hyped. Wow! I got very, very hyped. I think Mad City is a great map for King of the Hill. It's used very well. Look at these. I like this moment right here. I like this moment. Come on in. Bam, bam, bam. Jump on down. The movement. I'm being chased. This guy can't get to me. I use the rope. Get a little bit closer. Use the pistole. I take him out. And you can't get that in any other video game. That's what I really like about... That's what I really like about Uncharted. That's what I really, really like about it. And this is going to be me dead for a while. Because normally... There you go. Again, King of the Hill. Once you're dead until the next hill pops up. But, of course, I think that's just me coming back to life. But, yeah, man. It is such a bummer when this happens. When your equipment lets you down. I cannot stress. There are numerous things regarding The Last of Us that I had that were like, oh, this was an epic moment. Failsafe corrupted. And I think what ended up happening is I hit the record button twice on accident. Because there's this weird thing with Adobe that I hate, that you cannot record like a huge 30-minute gameplay without the audio desyncing. And so what I do to avoid that, if you've been paying attention, look at them, and Nate taking a nap. What I do to avoid that is I record each match on its own, and then I clip it all together. And that includes the halftime show. Nap. Are you Drake taking a nap? We're just going to keep it here. This is the way normally it will switch to a different camera. But I might as well just keep it active here. Let's see. Bring up the menu. Still dead. Getting stepped on. Kind of weird to see this right now.
I'm a professional.
Until I come back. Holding down the hill tin roof right now. Red team coming in. This is what I did when I was dead. I did some commentary. Blue team holding down the tin roof, and again there's this glitch that it constantly does this noise every time we get hill points. Out goes Smokes, the blue team holding it down. T-Har using the Harrison. Boom! Mine on the tin roof from the red team. General holding it down, throws out another smoke and make the red team visible, but the red team sees him up there. Down goes General. And the red team, just like that, were able to take it out, but the blue team, I'm not gonna lie, the red team definitely makes a comeback here. Right, back to it. I'm alive again. I think that's the only time I was dead for a long period of time. But yeah, looking at the score again, the red team makes a strong comeback here, ladies and gentlemen. But I was saying earlier before, I think Madagascar City is a great King of the Hill map because you got the tin roof for a little bit open area. You got down at the there's the areas are really nice for the siege moments. I think there's opportunity. I see a nice opportunity to flank. And when I brought up in this video was in the previous round, I was talking about angles, right? So these angles, you got to find these hidden angles. The hidden angles so you could see during certain areas where no one can see you. And right here is a nice angle. It's a nice angle. You can kind of see right into the shack right here. Right in there. That's really nice. I like it. If I had grenades, I was gonna, you could throw them in there, but I don't think I have grenades. Surprisingly, I don't have grenades with this loadout. Huh. If I had grenades with this loadout, a lot of these flanks that you're watching would have been perfect. But the thing is, like, because you attract so much attention with the loud P90 or the pistole, people turn around as soon as you show up with the flank. But there's a lot of opportunities that I catch people in their backside. You got to make sure you clean up the KO. I catch people in their backside, and I have to hit them with the P90, and the third guy kills me. But usually, if you have a grenade or a C4, or even a mine, if you throw one down, you get rid of one or two with the explosive. That guy came out there with that Condor, sweeping everybody like supermarket sweepstakes. So I'm just still sitting there, picking my shots a little bit. Getting that noise. Realize that they're a little bit the numbers game. I'm going to go ahead and move up with the Condor that I have. Again, don't hate on someone for using the Condor. If you die to the Condor, it's because you put yourself in a position to get shot from it. It's extremely dangerous up close. If I was on the other team and I heard a Condor, I would have got out of there. It's like, nope, not fighting this up close. Right here, I get a little... I kind of want to get this. Now, this is a nice flank. I use the power of the Jin. Flame on! I use the part of the loadout. I don't have blind fire accuracy with the pistole, so I use the faster thing. Look at this flank. See, I would have thrown a grenade there, right there. Double grenade, boom. Would have got the kill. Would have got the kill with the double grenade right there. That would have been an easy 4-piece. Easy 4-piece play. Instead, I'm dead. Back in the action. But you know, it happens, man. It really does happen. If you're a YouTuber, don't get down on yourself. It's part of the growing pains. There's been times where, another baby flank. There have been times when I record everything and not hit that record button. I had a 1 Condor shot and made it count. When you don't hit the button, man, and you've been talking to yourself for 20 minutes. Sucks. It really does suck. But you gotta adapt, man. What I was saying right here about the pistole is that you have to keep your movement with it. I don't really like the 3 capacity one. There's something about the rhythm of the weapon, the rhythm of the gun. You have to understand, you know, pistoles, anything that you have, understanding the rhythm of it, so that way you could, you know, master it. You could understand your limit. Here's a nice flank right here. I love this flank. It's a crispy flank on this tin roof slide that no one ever pays attention to. Here I come. P90 out. That would have been another grenade moment. Making sure no one's coming from my right side. I'm going to go ahead and swing over to my left. Kill the brute. See, grenade that guy. But I go ahead and I didn't get down because the guy blind fired him. But again, grenades save your life when you're going for flanks. They really are nice. Okay, this is the moment right here, guys. This is the moment. This is the moment. Bam! I got so hyped for that moment. The ability to rope around like that. And I didn't care that I died to that mine, but the ability to rope around like that. I was like going, oh, the plays! I was sick. I'll show you the replay. We'll show the replay right now. The replay, man. It just looks spectacular from a distance. I just can't believe I got that. Just can't believe I got that. All right, we got Victory Hill. They're down 133. I told you to make a comeback. Again, I'm still using the angles. I like using the P90 with distance. P90 with accuracy is really nice. It's really nice. You just pepper it. Pepper it from a distance. You'll get the job done. You know, don't have to go in there like a blind fire plane. You don't need that. You don't need to be a whirling dervish tornado. Just go in there and pepper it. You'll get some nice headshots. This thing is a nasty headshot getter. I almost got turned right there. I had a Condor. He wasted so much ammo on that dude. I went ahead and decided to leave him. I'm really not that great at the Condor. Not gonna lie. This guy almost got a no-look Chintamani revive. This is why I like the pistol right here. Revive. Sit down. Both of you guys, I placed both of them on their butts. with that awesome pistole. They both got rezzed. I hit him with. I like that. The spread of the pistole. This is the point where I started to fall in love. I was like, Pistole, I love you. Pistole, I love you. I'm dead. But yeah, that's the thing, man. God. So it's just a little frustrating. It's just frustrating. But I didn't want you guys. I didn't have time to record it. I didn't have the chutzpah or the energy to record a whole new one, knowing this magical moment that rope swing was gone forever. I wanted it to be, and this was a great match. This was like one unbelievable match from the other team. It was 180-18, and this other team came back. Granted, we're down a member, so it's 4v5 at this moment. It's been 4v5 for a while, I believe, so that explains the comeback. I honestly don't know what happens to this game. People leave. Either people leave or they get booted. It just makes no sense to me. I'll go ahead and gin it up right here again. An explosive would have been nice. Get a nice little flank with that gin. Gotta fight the resis, gotta fight that brute, but an explosive, get a guy comes from behind. Still dancing right now. Using the gin. Picking shots at this guy, but right there, of course, a grenade, and I get a little cheeky here. Ah! Blind fire jumping. This guy. I can't believe I outdanced him, but I get melted. Again, if you're playing King of the Hill, get a power of the gin. Doesn't matter, he gets res. Power of the gin. Throw that out there. Before you know it, would have been dead. So right here, we're both on Victory Hill, and I'm like, wow, what an amazing comeback. This team has totally nailed it. I don't have a gin. I bought a condor instead of a gin after I die here. I'm trying to pick some shots here. Going in hot. Alright, now the enemy's on Victory Hill. I gotta be careful. I realized during the part of this match, I was like, I haven't really been playing the objectives so much. My job, I've just been really enamored with the pistole and slaying. But like I said, I've only used this pistole like 11 downs throughout the whole year of this game. Right here, messed it up. But this guy tries to charge me, P90 him to death. Hit him right in the face, and he was on the street. So this hill is important, so I'm going to decide, I'm going to go ahead and go up. Get the higher advantage, and again, I get a nice flank here. They don't see me. Again, I would have loved to have a grenade, would have thrown it at their feet and kept moving. But instead, I got to rely on the gun. He gets rezzed right here. Out comes a resi. Try to get this, go through the hole, doesn't hit it. This is a tough hill to get. But we have a big play from the enemy team. I'm going in. Wham! I get him. I'm gonna hold down this thing. Down I go, but I think a teammate picks me. Nope, I don't. Out goes an El Dorado. So I'm like, sweet! Someone threw an El Dorado on our team. We should for sure get this. Got a teammates there. I decide I gotta hurry up and get there. This was a very kind spawn, by the way. This guy's holding me down, pin. I see here comes the enemy team. They can spawn on the other side. So we got the numbers here. Again, we're down 4v5. A teammate goes down to mine. Come in, get this one guy. Damn. I'm working my magic on this guy. Get that down out of nowhere. Big play, man. That was a clutch play by Jose Luis. Big clutch play. Cannot deny that. And by then, it's too late. I bought a condor. I should have got a gin. It's the choices right there, right? That one's on me. A gin I know would have been very close to the punch, but there it is. That's over. Let's take a look at the score, shall we? There you go. Look at that. 34-30. And it was erased. A good thing we realized it. This is definitely my back. And I went, my back. All right, let me go to the outro, which I pre-recorded already. So there's the outro. That was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this strange second half. But let's cut to the outro where the energy was still there. Thank you guys. Outro play. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Friday Fan Loadout. Friday Fan Loadout is made possible to the Patreon supporters. Patreon.com/SanchoWest. These people are amazing. If you want to join, go to patreon.com/SanchoWest. And just, if you give a little bit more, your name will be here. I just wanted to show these guys a little bit, thanking them for all of their support. I'm just dead serious. Without their support, I would not be making YouTube videos today. So, if you want to continue supporting the channel, you can go there. You can buy some t-shirts. That all supports me as well. We got some fun stuff there. And you know, if you have any questions about all that, comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the people for leaving all the loadouts, all the comments. I had a swell time. E3 is hitting this weekend. I'm very excited. Who knows? I'm telling you, Uncharted, Lost Legacy. My bet, it's co-op. It's my bet. Lock it in. But let's go ahead and talk about the next challenge. Whoa. This is someone going to my Twitch channel. But let's just go ahead. That was weird. Twitch.tv/SanchoWest to watch everything from E3. That's a great reminder. Let's go ahead and talk about your next loadout. I want a loadout that is used. That is give me your new player loadout, your noob loadout. I like that challenge, but this actually be someone that could need help. That is very friendly. That's very easy to use. That kind of stuff. You guys were asking a lot of questions about how to get better. I want something from that. Your newbie loadout, so to speak. Your new player loadout. Let's do that. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Some crazy highlights, man. That rope around thing, sexy. Adios, guys, and as always, ooh yeah. Peace. Adios, guys. Bye.